be something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations. Today I'll be showing you how easy it is to fix this problem right here. Yeah, when you turn a key on my Volvo, and this would be S60s, V70s, and XC70s, you'll notice there's no mileage listed. So how do we fix that? A lot of people think, oh no, I've got to pull out the instrument cluster, mail it off to California or something like that to get rebuilt, because there are certain problems with the Volvo instrument clusters of this generation of car, the P2 platform, that do need to have programming and whatnot done. Other people think the whole LED screen has gone bad, but that's also not the case. In fact, the fix is really cheap, and I ordered this from eBay, straight from China. It took a little while to come here, but there's a couple of teeny weeny little bulbs in here, and these bulbs are all it takes. I'm going to replace the ones, for the LED section of my dash, and that'll take care of the problem. To do the job, I need two tools. The T25 Torx bit tool is what I need to get the cluster out. To get the surround off of it, I'll need a flat blade screwdriver and something that I lack, patience. I need to have a gentle touch. I'm not a very gentle person when it comes to working on cars, but we don't want to damage the surround of the dashboard, so you're just going to pry down on it and pull it out, but you don't want to go crazy. Now I'm going to be doing this in the car. It's really close quarters, cell phone wise is what I'm going to be using, because I have to hold the camera with one hand and do the work with the other hand. A lot of the video, unfortunately, I'll probably have to put it down while I do what I do, but I'll walk you through it. It's not difficult at all. Please, please don't pay somebody else to do this work. Let's get started right now. All right, here we are in the car, and the first thing you're going to want to do is pull out your instrument cluster and push down as far as you can. That is going to give you a lot of clearance. Sometimes you do need to remove this top cover up here, but honestly, a lot of times you just slide this thing out. And this surround here is what we're going to be pulling off. I'm going to take a flat blade screwdriver and I'm going to get it in here, and I'm going to pry down. And you can see it's starting to come out already. But a couple of tugs and we'll have it out of here. So give me 1 second. All right, there it is released, and you can see on this one it took the bottom cover off with it. No additional screws, no screws at all to do this job. So there we go, we've got that out. We'll set that aside. And now we've got some Torx bits here. There's one down there, there's one there, and there's one there. I'll remove this and we'll get this thing on the bench. This job in total should take less than 10 minutes. Okay, once all the screws are out, and there's just those 4, well, you've got one plug to undo. Now look, you can take the battery loose and it'll ensure that nothing goes wrong here. But if you take this off and for some reason feel the need to cycle the key, you're going to set some check engine lights. You're going to set some warnings, usually airbag light. You might have some CAN bus issues. There's all kinds of weird things that can happen. Of course, you could always reset those if that's the case, but as long as you just don't turn the key on, you won't have a problem. So I'm going to unplug that and we'll be on to the toolbox to replace the bulbs. And here we go, onto the desk. There's your holes for your 4 bolts. You can see bulbs are all over the place here. They are even marked, black, black, blue, blue, gray, gray. Well, I think I got the wrong ones, but I might be able to use that. So what I'm going to do is remove one of these bulbs here, and we will see if we can get a black to fit in the blue or in the gray or wherever. And so I don't think that's going to be compatible, but we'll give it a shot here. No, it actually is. So the manufacturer of these aftermarket bulbs, of course, all this stuff is currently being produced in China. They've just changed the color of the plastics. Just be aware of that. I'm going to replace both of those. And what other bulbs might be out on this? So I bought 3. Maybe I'll just keep that. Honestly, I'll probably just keep that for the next car. Well, that should be it, my friends. What I'm going to do next is go ahead and install it. We'll plug it in. We won't put our screws back in. We'll just cycle the key to make sure that our lights are now working, and we'll be done in no time at all. So take those, and actually only one of them was bad, but I'll throw both of those away just so they don't get confused with good bulbs. I'll put the spare bulb back in the baggie and throw it in the glove box, and I'll have it for another day. Let's do it. All right, the moment of truth has arrived. I don't have the bolts back in, but I'm going to go ahead and flip it on. And look at that. We've got it. We've got voltage. 166, 876. So I was due for an oil change exactly 1,600 miles ago, and I did it. I did it about a month and a half ago, which for me, I put about $1,000 a month on it, or 1,000 miles a month. So that's perfect timing. All right, perfect. Well, let me go ahead and put the screws back in it, and we'll wrap this video up. And that, my friend, is it. All my lights are working, and all I needed was a T25 and a flat blade screwdriver to get the job done. I hope you will go and do this yourself. And this falls for any bulb. You got a check engine light out, anything like that. You got any of the lights out for any of the instrument cluster stuff. You just go ahead and buy yourself some bulbs online and get them. Don't buy them from a dealership. You'll pay probably $18 per bulb, as opposed to doing it yourself on eBay. I think I paid $5.80 with free shipping from China. Now, it did take a week for them to get here. But that's okay. I could live for a long time before buying those, because obviously I waited months before actually doing the repair. Till next time, my friends, take care.